Why two? Now, based on the title of the video, look, my answer is yes. Is there a limit on helping people in general? Yes, there's a limit. Nobody likes talking about this. Nobody wants to talk about this, but there is definitely a limit on helping people, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, whatsoever. Now, before we get into things, this conversation doesn't apply to certain people. Who are these certain people? Like, just to give you an example, let's say you got your grandmother, right? Now, when she was younger, your grandmother made sure she was straight, clothes, meals, snack. Grandma and granddad is a little older now. You're kind of like stepping up. You go over there, clean up, make sure they good. They got enough stuff, nothing's expired in the fridge. While you're over there, grandma makes you a meal, granddad makes you a meal, have a good conversation with you, tells you they love you. These are the people where there's no limit on helping these type of people. Why? Because look, they understand your value, bro. First off, they show you gratitude. Second, not only that, they might not be able to provide the same resources or help that you are providing them, but in return, they are giving you what they can give you. You get what I'm saying? Start figuring out who those people are that's in the family. Because most of the time, when I say there's a limit on helping people, people struggle with this when it comes to family members. You know what they always say? They say, I'm the only person this person has. Not really, bro. That person has God. We all have God in a sense. How your life is gonna be going is really dependent on that factor. You feel what I'm saying? Back to the help being limited. Now that applies to your shitty cousin who's a user, your auntie, your uncle. These folks, when they call you, they're only calling you for assistance, bro. It's different. Grandma calls you to see, are you good, baby? Granddad call you like, I'm just checking on you. Do you get the difference? Your auntie, your cousin, they only gonna call you for a favor. 9 times out of 10, look, if you aren't able to do that favor for them, here come the disrespect. Here come the ingratitude. Here come the devaluing you. These are the people where the limit for them you have to figure it out. What's the limit on helping them? Some of these people, look, you've been helping them for years. And I don't know if you sign a lifetime contract with these guys, but you might have to help them for a lifetime. They're going to want that for a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? So certain people, there has to be a limit on helping them because your help turns into entitlement. They start to feel entitled. They start feeling like, look, you have to do this. You've been doing this for 2 years now. You got to do this. The moment you say you're not doing this for me, I'm going to talk to you like I'm the CFO of your resources. I'm going to talk to you like I'm running your life. I'm going to talk to you like everything you are assisting me with is a part of your job. Because you got to think, why is this person constantly encountering struggle and problems in life? Well, they're not living correctly. That person is not living correctly. So now you've put on your superhero cape, dun, 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 which is nothing wrong with that. We're all supposed to be superheroes through our life here and there with the right folks, though. Once you put on your superhero cape, dun, 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 to save the day for this person that you assume is drowning. Yet you're not thinking about why could this person be drowning? Because the way this individual is living is not aligning with what God wants them to do. So in order for their life to have structure and stability, they gotta live correctly. So you could never save them from drowning. That makes sense. You don't have that capability to prevent the constant encounters of struggles, problems, issues. That's with God. That individual hasn't been living according to God's standards, so they won't be blessed in the sense of things going good in their life, no issues. They're going to constantly face issues, struggles, need assistance until they kind of figure out, look, I have to improve my life and live better. You can't save that person. So I don't know how long you might have been trying for. Maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. But my question is, what's your limit? Maybe you might not have a limit because you feel like you owe them loyalty based on bloodline, relationship. That doesn't matter. You gotta focus on helping the good people, bro. You're wasting all your powers, love, care, resource on the individual who doesn't even respect you, who doesn't even value, who won't even acknowledge you. You know what I mean? If things is going better in their life, it's like, bro, when is the limit come to an end? When does that come to an end, bro? Are you strong enough to limit that individual's access, or do they have access for a lifetime? And then a lot of us give people access for a lifetime who don't even care. Like they don't even care. They look at you as like a pawn. Like I gotta drain as much energy out of this person as much as I can to get up. But the thing is, no matter how much help you provide that individual, they will never get up. That's up to God. We're constantly trying to save people who God purposely have encountering struggles and issues to change their morals and principles and their way of living. You can't save that person. That is not your job. You can only provide so much assistance and give yourself a pat on the back too at the same time. Because imagine how long some of y'all been taking care of people, bro. Y'all put in enough work. It's time to clock out. It's time to clock out. Why? Because look, you done put in so much work here. It's like, that's enough. Now you got to put in work in the real world. The real world. There's tons of people, bro, that need your help, and you're constantly giving it to an ungrateful POS. What's up with that? When is the limit? I believe there's the limit. Man, I started my limit a while ago. You got to start yours now.